Oh yeah, it's fine, John. You can just write a review without a script. It's cool. Hey guys, welcome to Pixel Street Videos, where today I, John Hansen, will be giving you a review for Mario Party Superstars. So yeah, let's just start off with saying this is the best Mario Party has been in a very long time. Probably about 15, 16 years, honestly. So yeah, Mario Party Superstars is kind of a blast from the past. It's a look back at 5 boards from the N64 games. That's the first 3 Mario Party games. And it's got that classic gameplay, and I think it's 100 mini games from all of the mainline console games. So, 1 through 10. Yeah, let's just start right there. The mini games, they all feel good. They all feel right at home. There's no stupid motion controls or anything. You can play this with your Pro controller, and that's honestly the best way to play it. While I really enjoyed Super Mario Party, the fact that you could only play that game with a single Joy-Con just kind of, I don't know, it took away from it a little bit. I still say that that game had probably my favorite uses of motion controls ever, but it still wasn't something that I wanted to do a ton of. And there were times, there was only like a few games that actually made good use of it at that. But that being said, every minigame here can be played with button controls, and it feels great. I don't think any of them... I don't know. There are a couple that I feel there's been some adjustments that make them feel a little wonky. For example, Sneak and Snore, which is a Mario Party 2 minigame. So you're in these barrels and you're trying to sneak forward, hit a button, and then sneak back to the door before, well, without waking up a chain jump and being grabbed and thrown down a pipe. And for that game, all you have to do is stop and you'll hide in the barrel, but it just feels delayed in this version. I feel like the Mario Party 2 version still feels better. The minigames are great. They're all classic stuff here. There might be a couple in there that you're like, why is this included? But I think they're fun. I don't think there's anything there that shouldn't have been included. I don't know. I guess that's up for debate. Looking at the boards here, we have 2 from Mario Party in Yoshi's Tropical Island and Peach's Birthday Cake, 2 from Mario Party 2 in Spaceland and Horrorland, and 1 from Mario Party 3, Woody's Woods. And so I never played much of Mario Party 3 as a kid. Mario Party 2 is still probably my favorite game in the series. And Mario Party 1 was a good starting point, but it had a lot of issues. One of them being that the boards were, 1, very simple, and 2, sometimes just downright unfair, I should say. But that being said, they did fix Peach's Birthday Cake. So in the original version, you're on top of this cake, and you go around it counterclockwise, and then you reach the top, and then you go back and you would find Toad. But before you go onto the top, you would have to plant a seed, and the RNG there would tell you, can you go get a star from Toad, or will you go see Bowser and get coins taken away? Both of those elements are still there, except they moved the seed thing to after the star, so now everyone can get a star when they pass it. And then the seed decision is whether you go back on the main path, which is actually a longer path, or you go and see Bowser, which will take you right back to Toad, but you will be losing coins. It's a really cool idea. I really love what they did with Peach's Birthday Cake. It's a lot more fun. I really enjoy that. Yoshi's Tropical Island is pretty much the same. You got 2 islands, Toadette and Bowser on both sides. If you hit an event space, a giant fish comes up, grabs Toadette, switches spaces with Bowser. So it's pretty much just a game of which island is Toadette on. There's also 2 bridges in between both islands with womps on them, and you have to pay a toll. So if you have a lot of money, you can screw anyone behind you if they have less money, because they always have to pay more than the last toll. So I like that part of that. It's Yoshi themed, so I love that map, but it's really basic. To the Mario Party 2 maps, Spaceland is my favorite in this collection. It's actually probably one of my favorites of all time. I love this map. This board, I should say. So you're on a space station, and there's a giant Bowser beam thing that when you go over this this counter in the middle of the map, when it hits 0, it's gonna launch a beam diagonally across the entire map. If anyone is in that path, they will lose every single coin they have on them at that moment. It's so brutal, so unforgiving, and so Mario Party. I love it. It is great. I absolutely love that mechanic. If you land on event space, you'll be chased by thwomps that are in these cars. If you pay the cops to actually be on patrol, they'll chase them even further. I love this board. It is so much fun. I highly recommend playing this with some friends. Horrorland is technically the hardest map in this collection. You got a day and night cycle that happens every 2 turns. This will affect I always mix up womps and thwomps. I think it's thwomps, the ones that stand up. Thwomps will block paths at nighttime. They can't be moved, and it will also decide which boos you can interact with on this stage. Horrorland's alright. I'm not the biggest fan of it. In fact, I didn't play. So, like I said, Mario Party 2 is my favorite game in the series. But like even Horrorland back then, I was like, this is fine. I played it so little that it's really the only Mario Party 2 map that doesn't stick in my mind. When I think of Mario Party 2, I think of Spaceland, the Western Land, which is cowboy themed. I think of the Wizard, or not the Wizard one, because that is Horrorland. The Pirate one. I miss Mario Party 2. Just bring all those boards back. Mario Party 3, though, Woody's Woods. I didn't play much of Mario Party 3 when I was a kid, and Woody's Woods is fine. There's no nostalgia for this one, unlike the other ones. I think it's a fun map. You have to go along the paths, and every time you hit an event space, or at the end of every turn, Monty Moles will come up and switch the paths on you, making it a little aggravating when a star is down one path and you just know that the path is going to be switched on you before you can get to it. Regardless, that's just kind of Mario Party's fun. So yeah, the 5 boards here, they're good. I'm gonna stick with the same mentality I had in Super Mario Party, that 5 boards is not enough. You need more, and I'm really, really hoping that they can add on to this. I would like to see more Mario Party 2 boards, more Mario Party 3 since there's only 1 here. Mario Party 1 boards don't necessarily need to be added onto here because, like I said before, they're not the greatest. If they were going to add anything, I would guess maybe the Luigi Factory one, but that just doesn't fit the current character because Luigi has changed so much since then. So I would petition for more Mario Party 2 and Mario Party 3, and I would also petition for some GameCube boards. That would be amazing to get some 4, 5, and 6 boards. 7, not so much. But I would be so ecstatic if they added more boards to this, more characters as well. At the moment, you have Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Wario, Waluigi, Yoshi, Birdo, Donkey Kong, and Rosalina. So I get that they were going for like characters that were playable in the N64 game, since you have the N60 boards here. But they added in Rosalina, who wasn't a thing until the Wii game. Or did Mario Galaxy come out before or after Mario Party? I don't think Rosalina was playable in 8, was she? Regardless, I don't know. Mario Party 8, not my favorite. Still better than 9 and 10. Rosalina is a fan favorite, so I understand why they have her here. But just the fact that there's a lot of characters that were there in Super Mario Party that aren't here now. You got Diddy Kong. Bowser is just a part of the boards now, which is understandable. That's how he was in those original games. He's more of an environment piece that you want to stay away from than someone you can play as. Bowser Jr. takes the place of Koopa Kid in some of the item mini games, and that's really about all he is here. There's no Monty Mole, or Koopa Troopa's one of the hosts of the event. You can't play as Toad or Toadette, obviously, which I don't want to anyway. Yeah, I think they can add more characters here to make it even more fun. I don't really see them doing that. if anything, just please add more boards, Nintendo. I'll even pay for them. I don't care. Just please add more to this game. I think what they have here is a very good celebration of the beginnings of the Mario Party franchise. It's so much better than Top 100. Like, Top 100 is just shouldn't have ever happened on the 3DS. This is the best celebration of Mario Party. And I think it is the best Mario Party has been since the GameCube days. There's a lot here to enjoy. There's a lot of nostalgia here for classic fans like me. Every time you play a board, you can like go into the options and change the theme from this remix version to the originals for the background music, which is great. I love it when teams do stuff like that. It's just so... There's a lot of love put into this. And I think this is the best Indie Cube has done with the Mario Party franchise since they took over after 8. Which isn't saying much. They haven't done much well. I think their problem is they try and... Just Nintendo in general, they try and do something different for the sake of being different. And a lot of the time, with them at least, that just ends up not being good. And Mario Party is not like a complicated thing. We want things to be unfair. We want things to just be crazy. It's a party game. Who cares? You're not supposed to be playing these games competitively. Like, just put chance time all over the board. Let's just... Oop, hit my mic there. Let's just cause pure chaos. That's where Mario Party is the most fun, I think. When you can play with friends and you have no idea what's about to happen on this turn. You can be in first place with 2 stars and then in the turn with 1 star and all your coins are gone. Like, I love that about Mario Party. Give me more of that. Bring back some of these classic board games. Don't make your new ones. You've proven now that you can make some pretty good remasters of these boards. Keep doing that. Stick with that for Mario Party Superstars. Keep adding on to it. Bring in more nostalgia. I don't care if I have to pay for DLC boards. Just let me do it. So that's my plea to Nintendo. Overall, Mario Party Superstars, like I've said so many times, it's great. Please give it a try if you haven't. I don't care if you grew up in the 90s and played these games or not. This is a lot of fun. This will, if you've only played the most recent Mario Party games, this game should teach you just where this series started and why so many people enjoy these games. It's definitely had a rough last decade plus, but I think it's definitely worth giving a try if you own a Switch. All that being said, grading Mario Party Superstars is a little tough for me, because obviously I have some nostalgia towards these boards and games, so I don't want to give it too high a score, but I really enjoy it. I think this is a great game. It's one of the best Nintendo games of 2021. One of the best party games on the Switch ever, right up there with Mario Kart. I think you're really doing yourself a disservice if you have a family or a bunch of friends that play together and you don't give this game a try. With that in mind, I will give Mario Party Superstars, let's call it 8.5 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching our review on Mario Party Superstars. Sorry for ranting. I'm kind of going off a script here. I want to get better at just speaking what's on my mind here. Hopefully I did well. Let me know in the comments how I did. Let me know if you've played Mario Party Superstars and if you like it or not. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to Pixel Street Videos for more great video game stuffs. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!